Are you one of the guilty ones? Are you guilty of being a part-time agent? Whether or not you think you are or not, you gotta watch this video because I need you to shift the way that you think if you want to succeed in 2025. So today, we're going to court and we're going to talk about whether you're half-time or full-time agent, not based on whether or not you do other things, but based on tangible evidence. We're going to real estate court today. Let's get into it. All right, so before we get into it, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm Isaac Guzman with Real Estate CEOs and Agent War Room, and we're always giving you the best, most relevant information in all things real estate. Today, I want to challenge your mindset because here's the thing. Let's say we're going to court today, all right? And it's court day, and you're on trial. You are the defendant. And here's the charge that you, despite what you say to other people, despite whether or not you have a side gig or not, that you are a part-time agent. That's the charges brought against you. And so I'm going to be your defense attorney today, but here's what I've learned in watching all kinds of court shows and having actually two really good defense attorney buddies. Here's what I've found is that before they start mounting their defense, it's really important that they understand what the prosecution is going to say. So here's the question I need you to ask yourself right now. If you were on trial and I was your attorney and we're sitting here and I go, hey, listen, they're charging you with being a part-time agent, with being somebody who's not committed to real estate in a full-time capacity, who isn't really worthy of wearing the hat of a full-time agent that needs to be trusted with real estate matters. They're charging you with that. What kind of dirt do they have on you? Because we need to know what they're going to use in order to mount our defense. So here's what they're going to use. They're going to use things like, they don't role play. Like, they don't make their calls every single day. Like, they say they're going to run open houses, but then don't actually make the calls to try to find them. They purchased this CRM, don't actually log in every day. Let me tell you right now that the number one most damning evidence, much like a murder weapon is the most damning evidence, right? DNA is the most damning evidence inside of a murder case, for example. One of the biggest ones is going to be whether or not you spend any significant time on a daily basis inside your CRM. So the question is, what dirt do they have on you? Do you show up and train? Do you do your calls? Do you knock the doors? Do you run the open houses? Or do you just say you're going to do those things and then just post on Instagram? Now, I'm not saying Instagram won't get you business. I'm not saying YouTube and TikTok and all these other things won't get you business. They absolutely will. I'm evidence of that. Here's the thing. Do you do it with intention? Because I need to be able to create a defense that says, oh, no. They absolutely consider this their full-time gig. So another way you can ask that question is, hey, are you committed? Let's say I put you on the stand now. You're on the stand. Hey, are you committed to real estate as your full-time gig where you give all of your energy and you do the right things to see your business succeed and thrive so that you can hit all the goals that you have and support all the people that are counting on you? Are you committed? Your answer is probably going to be, yes, Isaac, of course. Here's the next question you got to be prepared for. How would I know? How would I know? How would anybody know? How would they prove that you are a full-time committed agent? That's not a question for me to answer. That's a question for you to answer. I rarely do mindset stuff on this channel, but this is so important. I was talking with people on my team and actually just another buddy of mine just a minute ago on a coaching call. Because I do coaching for team leaders, brokers, stuff like that, executive levels at real estate and mortgage companies. And that's one of the things we talked about. He was having trouble with his agents not adopting their new CRM. And I said, I don't know how anybody considers himself a full-time real estate agent with any degree of seriousness or commitment without logging into a CRM every day. Because I doubt they're doing the tasks that a CRM advises you do and helps you scale. And if they are doing those tasks without a CRM, I'd argue why? Because it's a lot more efficient to do it inside of a CRM. If you're making calls, sending out emails and text messages, and you're not using a CRM with automated text messages or managing whether or not someone logged into the website and looked at homes, I mean, you're just duplicating your work. So again, I don't think that you're full-time. I don't think you're committed or serious about it, even if you are doing those activities, but they exist in these fragmented spaces like spreadsheets, your phone, and just your Gmail. It doesn't make much sense. So again, are you committed? Are you full-time? Is this your thing? How would we know? What evidence would we bring to court to exonerate you from being considered anything but a full-time committed agent? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Do you believe that you're a full-time agent? Drop in there what you believe a full-time agent should and can do and should be held accountable for. Here's what I know. Using a CRM, it's absolutely part of it. If you're not doing it, you gotta be. My favorite CRMs, you might be wondering, Follow Up Boss, Lofty, KV Core's pretty good too. Those are my jam. We use Follow Up Boss. I really like Lofty. I was a solo agent. I absolutely use Lofty. I like Follow Up Boss for managing team. It's a lot easier that way. But I've never tried the Lofty team version, so who knows? Maybe one day I can endorse that. But at the moment, Follow Up Boss for teams, solo agents, I would 100% be using Lofty if I could afford it, or if I showed up to a brokerage like LPT that offers it for a substantial discount and in some cases free. By the way, if you ever want to learn more about how we partner up with agents just like you, team leaders, brokers, all across the US and Canada, feel encouraged, go to the description. There's a link in there where you can book one-on-one time with me, and hopefully I can help you get through some of this stuff. And hopefully on the other side of this, we can be business partners. Until next time, keep on crushing it in real estate.